listen, my children, and you shall hear how not to get soused on your fermented cheer. Yes, indeed. Down through the ages, spiritus fermenti has been a part of the history and culture of nearly every nation. From our primitive friend here, reluctant to let some berry juice go to waste, even if it is several months old, to the incorporation of libations into Hebrew ceremonies, births, weddings, and the like. As the logical successor to water in the Roman Empire, and from there to modern times as an aid to pleasure, relaxation, fun with the group, etc. Indeed, many cultures have had a special beverage associated with them. Levan, tequila, beer, sake, ale, vodka, and whiskey, just to name a few. But most of these same cultures have strong sanctions against wanton drunkenness. Cultures which do not condone public intoxication usually have a lower rate of alcoholism. These stern dealings have given rise to such popular expressions as getting stoned dry, barfly, dunk tank, modified in some areas to read drunk tank, yes. Therefore, it behooves us to know what we drink, how it can affect us, good and ill, and how to get maximum enjoyment and the least chance of unpleasant consequences from our acquired taste, yes. That fluid delicacy we call booze generally comes in three main categories: wines, beers, and distilled beverages. Each has a different background and contains a differing amount of alcohol. Please observe.
Wines are made by fermenting fruit juices. Airborne yeasts turn the juice's natural sugar into alcohol. Table wine usually contains from 8 to 14% alcohol by volume. Beer, on the other hand, is made by fermenting grains after they've been changed to sugars, usually by malt. The alcohol concentration of beers ranges from 2 to 6% by volume. It's been used since the time of the pyramids by the Egyptians, in pubs of England throughout history, and become the most popular alcoholic beverage in the United States. Beer has always been a part of German family culture and even adopted into African tribal ceremonies. Then we have distilled liquors. These are distilled from mashes of grains and come in many forms, like rum, or vodka, gin, scotch and whiskey. Brandies are distilled from wines of various sorts. The amount of alcohol in distilled liquors by volume ranges from 40 to 55%. Their potency is on the label in terms of proof. Proof equals twice the percentage of alcohol in the drink.
I seem to recall the proof of the puddings in the... Godfrey, wonder if anyone's ever gotten high on pudding. Alcohol has been used throughout history for medical purposes. At least that's what I've always told the parson when he comes to call. It most often acts as a depressant on the central nervous system to control pain, mood, thought, judgment, and coordination. It's been used as a sedative on the battlefields of time, used to dull fatigue and irritation. And people still use it to cure the common cold and build up the blood. Actually, booze does nothing to cure the cold or build up blood, but I'm working on it, yes indeed. alcohol is a food. It contains about 100 calories per ounce, but lacks the various vitamins and minerals needed for a balanced diet, adding empty calories the old waistline. I wonder what the Weight Watchers version is like. Booze has been a part of America since its foundation. And because of America's multicultural makeup, we lack a natural consensus of what exactly constitutes responsible drinking. Americans drink to remember, to forget, with the family, to party, to stifle hostile feelings, for a thrill, to relax, and sometimes because they just can't help it. 85% of people in this country who drink probably will not have any trouble with booze, but there remains that other 15% who will. That can mean trouble to themselves, their friends, their society. And in your age group, my friends, the chances of alcohol misuse are higher. No pun intended. Ah, what a swaying party. Out of this lovely group, different people will have different reactions to certain types, mixtures, and amounts of booze. You see, alcohol goes directly into the bloodstream from the old gut without being digested. That accounts for its fast-acting effects. However, there are methods of control which can be employed. Young Heathcliff here finds lingering over a few beers helps him relax before beddy-bye. Drinking slowly can help prevent drunkenness. Others enjoy friends and food more with the aid of a frosty libation. Having some type of food with your drink will help keep you from drunkenness and hangover. Mixing or diluting booze with water, or better yet, various soft drinks can help you much the same way. Now that's what I call real uncola. Yes, indeed. Even a bit of milk before drinking can slow the absorption of booze and keep you sober longer. However, none of these helpful hints will do you much good if you don't set some kind of limit for yourself. Know how much booze you can handle. Not knowing or not sticking to your own limit can cause a lot of hassle. Please observe. Now, this sweet young thing has not long been accustomed to strong drink. But rather than let everyone else know she's a beginner, she keeps pouring it down, far past what she can handle. Yeah, sorry she brought it on. Godfrey Daniel, what a waste of good booze. And if you think they have a headache cleaning up after her, imagine the headache she's going to wake up with. She might have been able to drink that much and enjoyed it too, if she timed and spaced her drinks properly. Then there's the type, like this one at a frat party, who swallow everything but the bottle itself, all at once, on a bet. Gad, barely had time to taste it. But booze is also a drug, and you can OD on it just like any other if you take too much too fast. And don't think that that type of person only haunts Greek houses. They're in the dorms, too. This high blood alcohol concentration clouds the mind, overriding normal behaviors and common sense. Doing this. You and me better have a talk about it, okay? And the consequences can be much worse if such rowdy behavior draws the attention in public places. Meanwhile, back at the party, an overload of booze is going to speed these two onto what they both probably had in mind to begin with. But with too much drink affecting their judgment, they may not take the normal precautions they ordinarily would, yes. And so,
I'm sorry. Your pregnancy test turned out positive.
please note, my friends, that the main cause of these problems was not booze in itself, but the inability of the people involved to handle said booze. And contrary to popular belief, hot coffee and cold showers cannot sober a person up effectively. It may make you alert for a few seconds, but all you'll have is a wide-awake, freezing drunk. Your body burns off alcohol at a steady rate, and you'll just have to let it wear off. Takes about 1 to 2 hours to burn up the alcohol content in each of these average-sized drinks. Please observe.
Although many things can alter the effect of alcohol, including illness, medication, mood, and amount of food in the stomach, what might happen to the average 150-pound person if he drank 2 beers an hour for the next 4 hours? After an hour, the blood alcohol concentration would be around 0.03%, making one feel happy, relaxed, and less concerned over minor irritations. It is usually safe to drive at this point. After the second hour, emotions may become exaggerated, and you might feel depressed or become a bit noisy. The blood alcohol concentration would be about 0.07%. Driving is not recommended. About 3 hours and 6 beers later, you might get aggressive and use poor judgment. The blood alcohol concentration would be around 0.10%, which is the legal driving limit in most states. However, at this point, your chances of having an accident are very high. After 4 hours and 8 beers, the blood alcohol concentration would be about 0.14%, giving you an unsteady set of legs, slurred speech, and clumsiness.
At this point, driving is out of the question. Suffering Susquehanna! When will people learn that large amounts of alcohol and gasoline do not mix? It tastes worse than water. When the alcohol concentration gets to 0.3%, stupor usually sets in. Now that you know what booze is, how it can affect your body, and how to get more enjoyment out of what you drink, we should be able to avoid future headaches and hangovers. Just remember, my friends, drink slowly. Time and space your drinks, wise guy. Have food with your booze, and use mixers with your liquor. And most importantly, know your limit. Because when you let your booze get the better of you, my friends, you are out of the action. And where's the fun in that?